Hello. I seen someone do this that looks exactly like this. And over here it looks so dark it looks like purple and pink. I might just do it my own way because in this I believe it's see there. I do in this book at least make the what do you call it? The characters what the picture looks like. Well, and I like this smaller version better than the bigger one I have. Now, will I buy this small book again and do it a little different? Yeah, yeah. Probably. This was, I guess, I got this April 18th, 2019. Yo, ow! I think this is the first one I did. What? You can call me Lynn. Lynn? Okay, Lynn. You gonna change your on-screen name? Let's see what other. I started a few from here. It's the backgrounds that get me. I think this is my favorite one. Nope. It's the backgrounds that get me because I can barely tell which flowers and what's not. Okie dokie. See spots. So I came live because I ate too much for supper. So I took deep breaths. It relaxes your stomach. Hey, Cindy Lee. Say hello, Jeff. Oh, hi, Sierra. I just seen you. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Hi, Kennedy. Hi, Jeff. And hi, Cindy Lee. Luhu, you don't know if I should. Do whatever you want. Cindy Lee, do you talk to Keely at all? Something's up because she don't want to even talk to me. I might do the rock orangey type or popped in to say hi to everyone. I can't stay long. Everyone goes to bed at 9. Okay. Yes, Kennedy. I was sneaked in if you didn't know. It's okay, City. I just worried about her. I know she's been posted on Facebook and everything, but she won't even talk to me. Something's up. So, I used to go on Facebook. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I hear you, Jeff. Nice frosty will be good. I remember on this Lager family I watched, Jeff, of Crazy Middles. One time the kids wanted to go with Solo. I can't remember the city in Arizona. They're from Arizona. Soho. Anyway, and while they were there, well, they had to hold all the groceries, but they got a frosty. They said, "What's a frosty?" Oh, it's basically ice. It's so good. Well, it's mainly to keep people up to date with stuff. It's funny how my dad said I don't have a computer, and I never will. Within a month, he had one. Oh, it's to keep tabs on Ashley and Bridget. I mean, oh, okay. Oh, that's the Rock. Okay. Yeah, I like the beach, but just imagine how many whales and sharks and fishies and stuff poop in that water. Just think about that when you go swimming in the ocean. Turds all sitting there. No. Mm. But some, but this fish, believe it or not, to eat those poops. So in other words, it's not bobbing out there. I was just thinking of that. Oh, you mean my soda's gone? Oh man, I sad. That's okay. Okay, should I do the orange rocks? I stuck McDonald's to Jeff in the what? Oh, you snuck McDonald's to Jeff. Why? Is he on a special diet in there? You know how many times my friend was in the hospital, um, with her appendix, and she had to stay for a couple weeks because she got really sick from it. So the doctor says, "I want her in here 2 weeks, 2 full weeks, just in case." And they says, "Fine." And the mother says, "Don't put him on any special diet. Let her eat in there, ice cream, chips, name it." She had, because at home she knew she wouldn't be able to have none of that. Oh, that's okay. You just tell him, "I'm gonna bring food into my husband because he won't eat this food." That's all. That's what my friend's mother told them. Says, "Well, she's not eating this food." Oh, ooh. All right, I got a brown. I'm gonna go lightly. Did that with my grandmother. My grandmother says, "I need to eat some good food." I went, my mom, okay. So got her this big ass grinder. My grandmother ate it all. And the doctor went, "Oh, hey." And my grandmother looked at her and looked at the doctor, started laughing, and says, "This is better than your food." Hey. Let's see. Are they still doing that? Stop. Stupid bombs. Not bombs. Not bombs. I'm trying to see where I color. I think it's all here is all gonna be all this brown. I'm not gonna go dark at all. I'm gonna go light. I have to do this diagonally like this. Yes. Right here. Jeff together and asked Jeff where picnic baskets at. That's funny. That's funny. You have to put sand on it to. Let's say what? Jeff, what are you talking about? Jeff, do you have other channels on YouTube? Just curious. Because some people have more than one channel and they don't tell people about it. Because I know someone that she has more than one channel. I don't know. She went when I asked her not to come back for 3 days. She did come back. It's just with someone else. When I say don't come for a couple days, that means don't come for a couple days. Don't pretend to be someone else. That's why if I don't want someone coming back for a couple days, I have to block them because they don't listen. One is named Jack Hart. Why can't you use your real name? What's so bad about your real name? I'm thinking of doing this whole rock this color, but up to not this part of the rock. That's gonna be lighter because that's lighter there. I don't know. I don't know what did that. Well, your parents thought long and hard on the name. I like to tell everybody I cut down on sugar in my coffee. And sometimes I think it's too much. Hey Callie, how are you? I went down to only 1 scoop of sugar. Oh. Da 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 da. Do, 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 do. What are you cooking, Callie? I'm okay. Oh, just like my friend Keely. She didn't want no one to know her name at first until I says, Just tell us. No one here makes fun of nobody. And then she did. I said, oh, that's a good name. So is your name Keely? Ooh, so that part, I can do that. Chicken fettuccine. Oh my god. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm gonna have my brother get more shrimp. And I want to do chicken Alfredo with the rice I made last night with the ground beef. Obviously, I got the stove dirty. I never cleaned it. Ugh, he was not happy with me. I forgot to clean. But anyway, I did ground beef, the rice-a-roni, 2 boxes, 'cause that's what it calls for. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut the pound of hamburger in half and freeze the other half. And who does that? And I did mixed vegetables with that, and it was so good. My mom made sausage biscuit. Oh, you made sausage, biscuits and gravy? Is that what it's called? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I love that. She can only say a little bit chicken. Wait, that's all. Wait, don't you have headphones you can listen to me? So you don't keep them up? Oh, how is little Winnie doing? Winnie Doo Winnie Doo Doo. See how that's shadow and it's also light right there. That's that's gonna be the same color, so I can color this as well. Isn't it fun? Get more nervous to do a talk show than they get nervous of doing their own movie or something like that. I'm going lighter over here. This is a base color. I was just watching a video of the Donahue show, and it had the ladies that in Steel Magnolias. And Julia Roberts was so young there, and she was petrified. And Sally Field says she's a baby yet. The Southern girls, Southern people will call someone that age a baby. And then my other account. Be just. Oh! No gravy, huh? How do you say Luai? Luai? Luai wood? What the freak is Luai wood? No, it. Liu altogether. Liu? What? What's Liu? I remember one time I was doing a picture and I signed off from the live stream and I just kept on coloring for like hours on the picture. I can't remember what it is. And when I went back on later on that day, they go, "Whoa, you got a lot done since." I don't know what happened. I kept coloring. Oh, you should. Never mind. Shut up, Michelle. I'm gonna color that a little darker. Ooh, itchy. Ooh, ooh. I should just do this rock my way. Is this in a TV show, Jeff? Oh, it's anime. Okay. Hey, Shonda, how are you? Oh, okay. It would come on at 12 p.m. on Saturdays, and I'd stay up to watch it. 12 p.m.? You mean 12 a.m.? Calling makes the time go faster to me. At least it does for me. Yes. Wait, what? I brought 3 coloring books and coloring pencils to give me something to do at night while everyone is in bed. Oh, there you go. Well, why can't you be on? Because of my big mouth? Do they come in and say, okay, nighty night time? I remember one time my nanny came to my door and she's, I'm gonna go to bed. I went, okay, I'm not nowhere near tired. It's okay if I have to watch TV. I'll let you know if it's too loud. I'll tap on. She said she'll come to the door. I turned it down a little bit and I got on the floor with the blanket on the no. I don't even remember what I watched that night because I fell asleep and I was snoring and the light was on. She opened it a little bit, shut the light off. No, I think I shut it. I had it off. And I woke up because she was touched, even though she'll probably wake up and wonder what happened. And plus, you might wake her up. At night, they turned off the internet. Are you serious? Oh boy. Do they have kids? Oh boy, my mom loves the show called Night of the Living Dead. Oh boy. Really? I don't like. Mm. Monthly's better. Well, they're her husband's aunt and uncle, so this kid's that young. I was brought up in horror movies. Ah, they have kids. Now that's understandable. Some parents these days, Cindy Lee, should do that. What they don't know, I have it data. So if I was there, I'll just put my earphones on and use my data. Thank you. This one family did that. Oh, you know what? Crazy pieces. You know what they do? When it's chore time, I don't know if they still do this, but at one point they used to do this. They shut off the internet and they immediately come to the, is it chore time? And they do the chores. And when it's all done, they turn it back on. Me too. It comes in handy when the Wi-Fi was acting funky. And look at it now. Wow, pretty good. I don't even use my app as much as I used to. It's either on my laptop. I won't have both of them on. And I have a hotspot on my cell phone. I read as a kid, it was called Goosebumps. Oh yeah. And my brother ordered me the book. I asked him. It was only $10. I never asked him for anything. He ordered it. Two little girls in blue, or two girls in blue. I'm done reading Danielle's books. Then I will hear a short story and her book of poems. And then once I get that, I'll start reading that one. And then I have some books on my Kindle. Who likes Sherlock Holmes? Mm-hmm. I didn't know I had that. I would have started reading that a long time ago. I remember back in the day, the commercial came on. It said, "Do you know where your children are?" Yes, Shonda. The beginning of the show. I'm a night owl. I like to go back to being a night owl, so I'm training myself. So I'm live right now. I thought the dog was haunted. Oh, you mean possessed? Okay, let's just do this whole thing brown, and I will deal with it later. You can look on YouTube. YouTube has a lot of stuff. You'll be surprised. Oh, itchy. No, I'm not gonna stay up late. Yeah. Captain Kangaroo. People saying who? That show has been oof. Well, Ivana Trump's cause of death came back. A lot of trauma to her tummy from falling down the stairs. Come on. Just like I said, it's just she probably fell down the stairs and that was it. I miss my childhood and was the best. Johnny Bravo. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I like Mr. Rogers. Punky Brewster, Sesame Street, all that kinds of stuff. So where's my big red Sonda? Big. Excuse me. Um. Never heard of it. Oh yeah, Cindy Lee. I know you said you wanted to move there at some point. I guess not no more, right? I know someone looked up houses in Alaska and how hot it got in the summer. For a good 2 years, she looked it up, and she actually moved there. I heard she's doing fine and got married and all that stuff. She says the only thing is this the winter can be hard. Sure, she has a stockpile of food that'll last her for a long time. So canned meat, canned vegetables. She buys that all year. Cindy Lee had the half hour before 99. I know someone on her grandkids' iPads and iPhones and stuff like that. They won't. They will only work up to a certain amount of time, and then they'll shut off or get up and move. It says you had enough time sitting around. And they would actually literally have to shut their iPad off. The youngest one figured out what to do. Shut it off for like 20 minutes and then put it back on. And it wouldn't shut off again. So he got his taken away. So he says, but I want to. Today's a free day. And the grandmother says, yeah, but you're at my house. There's no free day. Today's a free day. In other words, they can do what they want, sit around all day. What? Bye, Cindy. Good night. Hmm. So this is going lighter. It's going to be the color of the sun almost. So. Let's. And so now this is dark. So. You should have seen how small Dolly Parton's house was when she was growing up. All her siblings, she had a bed. Because 19 kids and counting when when everybody was young and kids, before that crack came out. And they were surprised. And even your brothers, she was, yeah, all we were doing is sleeping. On Just Fam, when Lilia was young, she had her own bedroom, but she always slept with her brothers. I hope you don't mind, Michelle, if asked if anyone likes to stop by my IG. I posted a lot of my coloring pages there. Yeah, everybody can stop by. Do 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 do. This is not The Rock. That's the background. You're welcome. That's the back. That is the grass. So I think I'm gonna color the side. Some of the areas. This is all darker. Yeah, it says in here you can color it to make it look exactly like that or do your own thing. I do a little bit of both. Yeah, I'm different than what I used to be. I used to, like anybody, self-promoting because out of control, where they would come to my chat just to promote the channel and leave. And so I decided then not to allow it. And they go, why? It's just, that's what you do. You don't say hi to me. You just promote your channel and leave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so doesn't Danielle. Stickers, stickers, stickers! A sticker, biking a journal page. Sometimes it's hard to get exact like the original. Yes. Oh, this one person I've seen her do it. Ugh. Oh, I was supposed to use Crayola for this. That's okay. Oh. That's right. Always ask. Well, not everybody does that. It kind of hurts when. Oh yeah, I have snacks right here. The chicken basket thing. Those went quick. No, I'm not gonna have too many of these because these are a little spicy. Um, what was I talking about? I completely forgot what I was talking about. I just want a little bit of these. Oh, oh that's right. You used to do pen pals. I had a pen pal once. I don't know what happened. He stopped contacting me. He did a show with his friend in the basement, and he was going to edit and send me some copies. I said I can't wait, and that's the last I heard from him. Said a mail. I said I want my money back if you're not going to contact me. Send a letter back. I'm sorry. Don't ignore that last letter. Don't. I journal, so I've been. Yeah. I was open. Sometimes salty stuff settles tummies. This is not the darkest this is going to be. I remember one time I was coloring. I think that's the one time my dad came upstairs and I had everything out on my bed and I was trying to find certain colors to do something. He came right up to me. What are you doing? Ah! He scared the crap out of me. She says, "Oh, that's what you mean. You need everything out." Yeah. I had the old TV trays up there. My bed was right near there. Oh. Table. I didn't expect my dad to go up the stairs. He never did. He couldn't do them no more. He wanted to scare me, so. Right here, that's going to be dark and just blend it out. Like this. And you see the slant in it? You see it? Not like that. See how that's point? The slant. Keep using that side. Ooh. here, and then you just blend it out. And the same thing up here. Remember the paint books that the lines was the paint, so you just got the wet paintbrush that went over and it colored it. That was awesome. I had one that said paint book. Yeah, on the bottom it had the paints. This one didn't have no paints to it. I'm like, my dad said, oh, they forgot to add something. I'm like, yeah. I said, oh, I'll get my pencils. No, I use markers for that. I says, my dad said, don't. Oh, this is all dark too. He says, don't like say those call them names because everybody makes mistakes. I'm like, yeah. You know what someone told me? I should get rid of these. Because the copper, they might think this is for kids. And flag my video. Because she got rid of all her kitty. Why get rid of books you enjoy coloring just because of a rule? A new rule that they had to make. Doesn't mean that they're going to go by it. Yes. Yep. Well, one of the books, they forgot to put the paint in. Whole bunch of those books was like that. My dad, this is the only time I ask you what's there. He goes, yeah. I didn't care what it was. It was like 5 different kinds, and he bought me five. It was 6 total, and he bought me the other 5. And yes, I would share. I said it right out loud. Which one's mine? I went, I'm sharing with you, so they're all mine. They're only 50 cents each, the books. And then he realized, because they're usually $1, he goes, 50. Exactly. Because when my I ran out of my crayons. That's how I colored back then. Any spare time I was at the table coloring. Or on the living room floor on my tummy coloring. And my crayons were down to like that. And it says, here, you can have coloring for little kids anyway. And so the next day she took them back, but my brother gave me his. He didn't like coloring, but or needed them, he can just come and get them. Oh, that's cool. See, my stomach settled. That the salt and the crackers settled it. Mm. Yeah, I didn't have those tables when I was a kid. I wish I did, because I probably would be in my room coloring nice and quiet. Or my parents would have us in our room coloring. I try to ask this one family me and my mom was friends with, see if the kids can come out in the dining room and color. No, the husband, man, I did not like him. He says no, they're in bed where they should be. It was 5 p.m. I mean, they go to bed at 5 p.m. And he used to say when he got home from school, he took a shower, he had supper, he went straight to bed. I'm like, did you fall asleep? He goes, yep. I'm like, no, you didn't. I'm like, seriously. No one goes to bed at 2 o'clock. Says, oh, we got home at 4. By the time we walked home, it was after 5 or 6. I'm like, you didn't tell me that. And plus, I wouldn't make my kids walk all that way. Do 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 do, not the whole thing. Do 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 do. Maybe just the edge. The feet. Do 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 do. Oh, me and my friend, I should never did it. Because the kid had no reaction. I'm like, me and her went half on doing her son's room all in Spider-Man. Something tells me he knew. Look, thank you. No expression. I'm like, why did he have no expression? And his mom says, oh yeah, he's happy. I'm like, doesn't look it. Someone told him about it. Oh, it's getting blurry. That means it's time to end soon. Do 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 da 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 da. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this my way. I'm gonna do it my way. Oh yeah, before I knew what those booms was, um, I really thought we were being invaded or something. I didn't know what it was. So I went on the Edinburgh uh group page, and so it says it used to be worse because when they set those booms or cannons or whatever off, it used to make things fall off the wall. Oh my good heavens. Where did we move to? No. It's still so light out and it's 8 oh it's only 8:47. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this my way. But what I'm gonna do the same is right here. I like how that looks. So I'm gonna be doing this some part of this darker with the darker brown. You know, it's funny. They have a book called Dr. Brown. My father used to watch a show called Dr. Brown. I wonder if it's the same thing. I've got a question for everybody. Let's say we all had like 8-year-olds. Something like that. Some 8-year-olds. It doesn't matter if it's girl or boys. Now, would you send them off to a boarding school? There's no right or wrong answer to this. Depends what kind it is, you know. The first few weeks, you're told not to communicate, of course. Well, smarty pants, I'm an hour ahead of you. I was almost in your time zone. I'm only in India. Oh, one day I was in. Well, I was still staying with my sister. I just was looking outside. Why can I go home? I wanted to go home. I was a mess for a while. Such a hard time. I was saying I don't want to be here. I want to go home, but there was no home. And then my brother called and said he sold the house. I'm like, no. I'm like, but yay, you know what I mean? But our last couple weeks, it's fun. It's weird, but the drive out here, good heavens, my brother knew that those last 2 hours, I was done. I was actually gonna ask if he could just let me get out for like an hour and stretch my legs, but we went and got some McDonald's, and I felt better. Uh, I feel the same way. You feel the same. I was talking about a few things. See how nice that looks. Okay, so this is gonna be dark. I'm probably gonna yeah, if it's a good school, I probably would put him in for a boarding school, but I say like 13, 14 maybe. I said, but they have to be home from Friday to Sunday night, and I'll bring them back Sunday night. And you know, being out here, yeah. I know someone says, well, it depends. If the kid wants someone. Hey, if the kid wants it, fine. But what have you? There was this one boy. He sometimes don't go home a single weekend because he found out he found that he missed his family way too much. And he did better by just staying at school. So when his sister started boarding school, at first she was the first time going again. She was a mess at school, crying. Yeah, it took her a long time to. And it's on YouTube. I'm gonna look for that, and I think I'll watch that tonight. At the all good. Being at what? Mm. And the moon, the woman, the friend, the Braves. I mean, the Braves. Well, yeah. I was seeing the land I love. This grand old flag. That looks nice, but that's nowhere near done now. But this is not something I'll. This one's not that hard to do. I know here is yellow. All of this is yellow. Under him is yellow. The tail and maybe a little bit above. Then it goes to pinks and stuff like that. And then there's the regular trees. But that's just about it. So it's not that hard. Other other ones in here has those little tiny things. What is flowers and what's not? You can't really tell. Ooh, that is this Beauty and the Beast castle. See, I only did that and I got sick of it. Didn't look good to me. Oh yeah, look at that. The reception's getting kind of bad, guys. I might just end soon. The mob, the home of the free and the brave. The braves. Just so sa sono the ba sa si the Santa Manta dato. Okay. This whole thing is all darker. So let me just slightly make it go darker. You know, all this stuff I made darker, that's going to be even darker. So I have to make this look a little darker than that side. Yeah, that's better. That's gonna be dark too, but different. Thank you. Yeah, the reception's getting quite bad. So, well, for me it is. Well, it's like getting glitchy. Is it glitchy for anybody else? Oh, there's only one person here. You too. I might as well go because you're the only one here. So, I'll talk to everybody in the morning.